Hi, beautiful friends. Welcome to your early morning yoga flow. This Rise and Shine Vinyasa will awaken your whole body. It will clear your mind and stimulate your spirit so you can go into your new day with fresh energy and an open heart. We begin today's class sitting on the heels. If you happen to have yoga blocks at home, you can use them. Otherwise, a little cushion or a blanket for support is always helpful, but I will show you everything without any props, so this is just optional. Go ahead and find a comfortable position sitting on the heels, and if this doesn't work for you, you can also sit with the legs crossed. And then either place your palms facing down onto the thighs or rest your hands nestled within each other in your lap. Bring the tailbone down slightly to allow your spine to lift. And gently close the eyes or lower the gaze. Invite a certain wakefulness into your posture by pulling the crown of your head even further up towards the ceiling. Soften your face, soften the shoulders, relax your heart, and relax the abdomen. Really allow it to soften and expand so it may move freely with your breath. And then observe this breath, this natural, smooth breath as it comes and goes, bringing about a certain calmness. It's kind of like a gentle wave. The inhale bringing in fresh energy, and the exhale washing out anything that you don't need today. Just observe this gentle rising and falling, and allow yourself to arrive and settle in for your asana practice. Join your palms together in front of the heart and take a moment to set an intention for today's practice. Simply ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? Let the answer come to you naturally, so that any time throughout this practice when you feel distracted or challenged, you come back to this answer. How do I want to feel, and am my decisions and my words towards myself contributing to this feeling that I want to cultivate today? How do I want to practice today, and why am I practicing today? Take a deep breath in through the nose and gently sigh out through the mouth. Blink the eyes open, clear the gaze, and come onto a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Maybe tuck the toes to give the feet a little bit of a stretch and to find some stability, and then press into a rounded back for a cat stretch. Navel goes in, chin goes in, stay for a breath. Maybe even rock a bit forward and backward, a circle. Just kind of arriving in the body, connecting with the body. And then drop that belly, lift the heart, lift the chest, and lift the tailbone, gently curving the back. Maybe you even open the throat. And again, just stay for a moment, kind of getting into it. You can do any kind of little releasing movements that feel good, bringing some weight into the hands, warming up the wrists. And then we go with the breath. So you exhale and round the back, draw the navel in, bring the chin down, round the back. And then you inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, open up the chest and the throat. Again, exhale, round the back, press the back open towards the ceiling. And inhale, open up the front body. Good, let's do one more. Exhale, round the back, draw the navel in, cat stretch. And inhale, cow stretch, curving the back, opening up the heart. And then come into a neutral spine. Draw that low belly in for stability. Extend your left arm forward, the thumb is pointing up. Extend your right leg backwards, the toes are pointing down. Take another inhale, lengthen arm and leg. And then exhale, guide elbow, nose, and knee together in front of the body, round the back. Inhale again, lengthen, open up arm and leg. And exhale, bring it in. Do not rush through this movement. Really enjoy it and guide your movements. Inhaling, finding all that space and length. Exhale, bring it together with strength and grace. Move fluidly. Inhale. And exhale, bring the left hand down, right toes down. Step the left toes out of the mat. Bring the right sole of the foot down. Come onto the left hand. Extend your right arm up into a side plank variation. Take an inhale here. And then pull that arm over your head and open up the side body even more. Stay here, or maybe release your right foot off the ground. The right toes are pointing to the right. Good. Extend arm and leg. Take a full breath. And then bring the foot down, bring the hand down, look to the mat, and then bring the knees back underneath the hips. Take a cat stretch, compensate, and then find that long straight back again. Extend the right arm forward, thumb is pointing up, left leg goes back, extend, take an inhale, and then pull it all in and take your time. We're just warming up the body, kind of connecting with the body, so do not feel rushed here. Inhale, always find that space, that expansion, and exhale, pull it all in. On the next inhale, stay. Bring the toes down, bring the hand down, step the right toes out of the mat, left sole of the foot comes down, and the left arm goes up towards the ceiling. Really reach up. Good. Pull that arm over your ear, open up the side body. Really enjoy the stretch in the morning. And either stay or release the left foot off the ground. It's your option. Notice if you feel stable. Good, then bring the foot down, look down to the mat. This time keep the left leg long, the toes are tucked, the right foot meets the left one in a plank pose. Good, we stay. Press the shoulder blades apart, lift the pubic bone, and feel the whole body activating. We take another full breath. Keep that ease despite the strength that this pose requires. Last breath. And then bring the knees down, keep the toes tucked, send the hips back for a child's pose. We're keeping it kind of active as we want to wake up, so release the palms off the ground, come into the fingertips. Your forehead can hover or meet the ground. Your hips are pushing back, the fingertips are pulling forward, so you create a lot of length and space in the body. Take a snapshot of this pose. Anytime you want to take a break, you can come back to your child's pose without me mentioning it. And then place the hands down firmly, keep the arms as long as they are, and then from here send the hips back and up into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And for the first one, keep it kind of easy, bend the knees, pedal the legs, send the heels alternately down towards the ground. Really enjoy the stretch in the back of the legs, move the knees, bring some movement into the hip joints, the low back. Relax your neck. Maybe bring some gentle movements in, no rigidity, no rush. And then find some stillness, bend the knees more, press the belly towards the thighs. Find that length in the spine. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Mouth open, tongue out. And good. Inhale, come onto the tiptoes, roll forward, cat-like with the back into your plank pose, shoulders over wrists. And then bend the knees, draw the lower belly in and send the hips back up like a big wave, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, ripple the spine, roll forward into your plank pose. And exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Last one. Inhale, come forward into your plank pose. Exhale, down dog, lead with the hips up, low belly draws in, and then inhale into your plank pose, come forward, and with the exhale, send the knees down, lower all the way onto the belly, the arms stay close to the body. Point the toes. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, cobra. And exhale, bring the forehead down. Come onto the fingertips and move them out of the mat, elbows pointing up, feet are pressing down. Inhale, a bit of a bigger cobra, open up the chest. And exhale, lower down, vertebra by vertebra. One more, so nice energizing movement. Inhale, expand. And exhale, let it go. Hands on the shoulders, tuck. Toes are tucked. Come onto the knees and then back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and then walk in many small steps to the top of the mat. You can keep the knees soft, bend them as much as necessary, and kind of give in to gravity as you fold once you arrived at the top of the mat. Then come onto the fingertips, lengthen through the spine for your half lift. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale onto the fingertips or shins. You really want to straighten the back, so bend the knees. And exhale, fold all the way down. We come to standing. Take your arms over the side. Reach the arms up over the side. Look up to your thumbs. And exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and next to the body. Take a breath in, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, bring them back and down. Inhale, bring the arms over the side, Urdhva, look up to your thumbs. And exhale, fold through the center, knees can be soft, head is heavy. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, knees are bent. Exhale, step back into your plank pose and lower with or without the knees all the way to the ground. Inhale, cobra, open up the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg off the ground, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee forward towards the chest, shoulders over wrists without stepping the foot through. Again, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee forward. Inhale, three-legged dog, go with the breath. Exhale, bring the knee forward and then set it down right underneath the hip. The whole low leg is touching the ground. Tuck the toes, step them out of the mat. Come back into your side plank variation. We've been here before. Pull that arm over your head. Open the side body. You can always choose to stay or release the right foot off the ground. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, guide knee and elbow together. Try and find your balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. A lot of conscious control in your movement. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring it in. Good. We lengthen one more time as we inhale, and you can choose to stay or bend that leg. Grab a hold of the back of the foot or the ankle. Press with the foot into the hand and open up the heart. Open up the groin. Breathe into that space. Keep the face relaxed. And then guide your movements. Release gently, arm and leg go long. Exhale, bring the hand down. Foot steps to the back of the mat. Left foot goes to meet a plank pose. And exhale, lower with the knees as before, maybe now without the knees. All the way with control in one piece. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull it in about halfway, knee goes down underneath the hip. Tuck the toes, step them out, left foot goes flat, and left arm goes up. Good. Pull it over the ear, open up the side body. Decide to stay or lift that left foot off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, arm and leg go long. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, extend. Choose to stay or bend the leg. Grab a hold of the foot or the ankle wherever you reach and then press the foot into the hand rather than just pulling the heel in. And then open the shoulder, the groin. Enjoy the spaciousness. Breathe. And then extend arm and leg. Bring the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Left foot steps back. Right foot comes to meet it. Plank pose. Take an inhale. And exhale, lower all the way or maybe half if you practice chaturanga. It's just an option. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out, bend the knees, look forward, and then walk as before or step to the top of the mat for your half forward fold. And then let it all go. Exhale. Come to standing, reach the arms over the side. Inhale. And bring your hands together in front of the heart and then next to the body. Again, inhale the shoulders up. And back and down. Inhale your arms over the side, reach it up, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, flow through the center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back for your vinyasa. You could at any time choose to skip it and go into your down dog, or use the knees, use the cobra, whatever works for you this morning. Could be completely different than any other morning. In your down dog, reach your right leg up into the air. Bring the knee to the chest, big step forward this time. Between the hands, left knee goes down. You may want to cushion it. Inhale for Anjaneyasana, sweep the arms up. And exhale, cactus the arms, send the heart forward, lift the chest, release. Let's do that again. Inhale, gather all that energy and breath. Exhale, create space, open up the chest, and either stay here or interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together, open up the heart and breathe into it. If you feel tight in the low back, just pull the hips back a little bit, but lift the heart, pull the shoulders down. One more breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the fingertips onto the ground, both hands inside of the right foot. Heel toe the foot out a little bit, and then release the back knee. Drop the hips, but lift the heart until you can feel the left groin opening. Stay still or rock backwards and forwards if that feels good for you. It feels like you're creating a bit more space in the body and the groin. Let's take another breath here. Always find those moments of stillness in your practice. And then place the left hand down firmly underneath the left shoulder. Sweep the right arm forward and up. So we open up for an easy twist, stacking the shoulders. Full breath here. And then turn all toes to point to the right side, come into the outer edges of your feet, and lift your hips higher so you can feel that opening in your right bum, in the outer hip. One breath here. And then option one, step the right foot in front of the hip for support, or right foot on top of the left one for your side plank. One full conscious breath. And then with control, back to center plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, your vinyasa, whatever feels best. Whatever you can do with control and in synchronicity with the breath. Inhale, expansion, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg up, inhale, three-legged dog. Big step forward between the hands. Right knee comes down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more. Inhale, gather all that breath and energy. Exhale, open up that space. Stay or interlace the fingers one finger further as you have before. Draw the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Take a moment to really observe the sensations in the body and your breath. Good. One more. And then reach the arms up, guide them. Don't just throw the arms. And then guide the fingertips down, both hands inside of the left foot. Walk it out a little bit. Give yourself more space. Release the back knee. Drop the hips, lift the heart. Stay or move. Our intention is to wake up and stimulate the body. So see what works for you at any time of the practice. Place the right hand down under the right shoulder, left arm swims up and open into the easy twist. Reach the left fingertips up. Turn all toes to the left side. Lift the hip. You're on the outer edges of your feet. Feel that pull in the left outer hip. And then either step the left foot a bit closer towards the hip or step it onto the right foot for your side plank. One full breath. And then with control, into your plank pose. And then exhale, choose your flow or your down dog or your child's pose. How do you want to feel this morning? What is the right decision for you? Take it easy and be kind to yourself. Take a deep breath in. Maybe sigh it out. And then bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, or maybe hop to the top of the mat if you practice this for your half forward fold. And then fold all the way down. This time through chair pose. Sit deep, draw the low belly in, send the arms forward. And come a bit lower as you exhale. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Take a moment to center yourself. Gather the breath. And then find one focus point with your eyes. Shift all your weight onto the left foot and pull the right knee up to your chest. You can hold the knee with both hands for a moment to find your balance. And then guide the heel back towards your bum and grab a hold of the back of the foot or the ankle with your hand. Level your hips and your knees. Extend the left arm forward. Maybe bring the tip of the index finger and the thumb together for a bit of stability, point of connection. And then press with the foot into the hand for your dancer's pose. Try and open the whole front side of the body. Much rather than leaning forward, press the foot into the hand. Open the groin, the thigh, the knee, the chest, and breathe. And just stay curious and explorative. If it wobbles, it's fine. If you have to fall or leave the pose, it's fine. It's just a practice. Bring your left hand onto your heart. Gently release the grip. Extend the right leg back, right arm forward. And then bend the left leg, step the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Reach the right arm up and then out behind you. Right heel goes down, warrior two, left arm goes forward. Good. Adjust your stance if you need to. Long spine as you inhale. Sit a bit deeper as you exhale. Bring the tailbone underneath the body. Lift the pubic bone, rotate the thighs out. Create space. One more breath. And then as you inhale, bring the left arm up, peaceful warrior. Try and open the side body much rather than leaning backwards. Take one more breath. And then through your warrior two, come back. And then move on into your side angle. Left forearm comes into the left thigh. Right arm pulls over the ear and you want to open up the chest. Good. Try and bring that upper shoulder back. Press the right outer edge of the foot into the mat. Take another full breath. And then look down to the ground. Place your right hand underneath the right shoulder. Release the back heel. The left arm goes up. We're once again in our easy twist, stacking the shoulders. Turn all toes to the left side. Option one, left foot in front of the hip. Option two, left foot onto your right foot for side plank. Option three, step it behind you. Lower the hips, keep the right leg long, and then lift the hips, bring the left arm over your ear wide. Make sure you choose a shape in which you can breathe, that you can enjoy. Let's take one more breath. And then slowly lower the hips so you can come back over into your plank pose with control. Take an inhale. And then with your exhale, lower all the way or half. Inhale, choose your back bend. Exhale, down dog. One nourishing breath in. And releasing breath out. Look forward. Step or hop, top of the mat, half lift. And let it all go. Sit deep into your chair pose. Draw the low belly in. Arms go forward. Stay for your exhale. And then stand up on the inhale. Hands together in front of the heart on your exhale. Take a moment to ground yourself, to settle. Feel your heartbeat. And then find that focus point. Shift all your weight onto the right leg. Bring the left knee up to the chest. Find a moment of stability here. Before you move the heel back, grab a hold off the ankle or the back of the foot. Right arm goes forward to help you balance. Press the foot into the hand and then open up for your dancer pose. Natarajasana. Keep breathing. Soften the jaw. One more breath. And then bring the right hand onto your heart. Slowly release the grip. Left arm and leg go long. Right leg bends and we step the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. The left arm reaches up and out behind us. We circle the back heel down, open up to the side for warrior two. Make any adjustments to your stance. Make sure your right knee points forward, your hip is open. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Sit a bit lower as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Peaceful warrior inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. And exhale, moving through the warrior two into the side angle. Right forearm comes down, left arm goes over ear. Make sure you're not collapsing into that right shoulder. Keep that space open in the body. Keep breathing. Good. One more full breath. And then look down, guide that left hand underneath the left shoulder all the way to the ground. Back here, release it. So your hips are facing down, right arm goes up, and we twist open, easy twist. All toes go to the right side. Option 1, right foot steps onto the mat. Option 2, onto the left foot. Option 3, right foot behind you. Left leg stays long. And we reach the right arm up and over for a wild thing. Breathe. One more breath. And then lower the hips, come back and choose yourself. One last vinyasa, your choice, or straight into your downward facing dog. Take your time, move with your breath. Choose whatever is right for you. And then bring your knees down. Bring the forearms down. So your forearms are parallel to each other, or maybe if you want a bit more support in your dolphin pose, then interlace all 10 fingers. This gives you a bit more grip. The toes are still tucked. We send the hips back and up again as if we were going into the down dog, but now we're on the forearms. Look to your knees or to your toes. So your head is heavy, but it's not touching the ground. Open the armpits, the shoulders. Feel all that energy rushing towards the head. And I know this pose asks quite a bit of strength from the shoulders, so only if it feels available, you can walk the feet a bit closer towards the body. You can bend the knees as much as necessary so your back stays nice and long. Let's try 2 more breaths for a bit of an inversion here in the morning. And then bring the knees down. Point the toes, child's pose, hips go back. This time, take your arms alongside the body so the shoulders can relax, forehead comes down. Soften the belly. Allow the hips to go heavy. And just take a moment to observe as the breath moves through the body, the energy moves through the body. Gather your attention, your energy back into this moment. And then press your hands into the ground so you can slowly roll up into sitting on the heels in a supported way. And then sit next to your heels and swing the legs around. We'll do one more twisting pose because they're really gorgeous in the morning. So your left leg stays long, your right foot stands up and over. And if you practice this, you can also bend the left leg in as you wish, but make sure both of your sits bones are grounded. The left arm helps us to pull ourselves forward and up. Sit up tall, reach the right arm up, and then twist open to the right side. Right fingertips come down gently. Try not to lean onto them, but sit really nice and tall through the spine. Your head goes along into the twist just as far as is good for your neck. And then either close the eyes or rest the gaze. Breathe consciously. And now that the pace of the asana practice is slowing down, do not let your mind wander off just yet. Stay curious. Explore your inner landscape. And practice with the same kind of attention and intention. On your inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, take a gentle counter twist to the opposite side. This should feel good. And then sit upright, uncross your legs. We're changing the sides. Right leg goes long, left leg steps over. Maybe the right leg stays, or you bend it in if you know that variation. You hold yourself closer to this bended leg, reach the left arm up, and then twist open to the side. Again, feel the breath coming, lifting you up through the spine. Feel the breath going, allowing for a bit more space to open up. Soften the gaze and the jaw. Good. As you inhale, come back to the center. As you exhale, take a gentle counter twist. Sit upright and cross your legs. Extend both legs out in front of you. And you want to bend your knees so much that you can actually sit upright in the pelvis. So you don't want to sit all the way on the table. And your knees and your toes are pointing up. Reach the arms up and then try hinging forward from the hips for your forward fold. Reach the arms forward. You can release them to wherever. Can be the floor, can be the shins, can be the feet. It doesn't quite matter. But rather try and bring the belly towards the thighs. Much rather than coming forward from around the back, try and find a bit of movement in the hip. And then breathe your way into the pose. Allow the exhales to become a bit longer without any effort, just with a feeling of release, of letting go, and of calming down. And then move your hands closer, press them into the ground so you can sit up in a supported way. Move your hands further back. The fingertips are pointing towards the body. They're standing up behind you. Your feet are hip distance, and then pull the feet in just as close so you can bring the soles of the feet and the toes to touch the ground. Once that happens, stay there. Send the hips up into your tabletop position. So you want to lift your hips as high as you can. Lift the pubic bone, pull the shoulders back. You can look to the knees. You can look to the ceiling. Only if your neck feels healthy today, you can gently guide the head backwards to open up the throat. Maybe you want to take another lion's breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, tongue out. Wherever you are, take one more breath. And then lower your hips towards the hands. Your neck will follow naturally, don't worry about it. And then from here, make sure you're sitting in about the center of the mat. So maybe you have to scoot. You can come down from here with the help of your hands or extend the arms forward. You want to lay down, whatever you do, do this mindfully. Place yourself down with care. And I want to encourage you to stay with me for only 2 more minutes. You could extend your legs for Savasana pose, or bring the soles of the feet together and drop the knees out to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. If this shape costs you a lot of strain, then don't worry about it. Just extend your legs. Your palms can be on the body. They can be facing up. Or you could even grab opposite elbows. This opens the shoulders and the chest if that feels good. Make sure you're choosing a position in which you can relax and soften the muscles. And then close your eyes or lower the gaze. Allow yourself to become still. Allow your body to relax. Feel how it's becoming heavier and sinking deeper into the ground. And just observe the gentle rising and falling of the chest that comes with the breath. Breath is moving, your body is moving without you having to do anything. Just give yourself a few moments of stillness. Give your body the opportunity to absorb all the effects of your asana practice. And then slowly begin to deepen your breath again. Awaken the body, some deeper breaths, some small movements. If you have your knees apart, then use your hands to bring them back together. If you're in Savasana, then just stand your feet up. And then roll yourself onto one side with knees bent. Keep the eyes closed, support your head with the arms, and just take a moment to observe how you feel after your asana practice. How does your body feel? How does the breath feel? What's the atmosphere in your mind? And then press that upper hand into the ground. Support yourself in sitting up into an upright position, maybe now with the legs crossed or once again on the heels. And close your eyes again or lower the gaze and join your palms together in front of the heart in your Anjali Mudra gesture. As a gesture of appreciation. So thank yourself for taking the time for your practice today. Express gratitude for your body and the life that flows through you. And express gratitude for the practice and the teachings of yoga. Remind yourself of your intention. How do you want to feel today? So throughout this day, you can always come back to this feeling that you want to cultivate and ask yourself, am I contributing to this in the way that I speak to myself and the way I encounter situations and encounter others? And gift yourself these little moments of mindfulness and of positive impulse. When you're ready, open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel refreshed and energized and open and ready for a new day. Please check out my other videos. I have loads of morning practices. I have some really beautiful offline offers as well. I have yoga retreats and a yoga teacher training. Please check out the links in the description box below. There's a lot of resources there for you. And maybe leave me a comment, let me know what you would like to practice next, and then I hope I will see you there in the next video. Have a lovely day.